Yo. It's done. I'm here. I'm a little bit late. Oh wait, it's gonna be so loud. No, my Violet's or Scarlet's gonna be very loud. Open volume mixer. For some reason, the line in volume resets every time I turn the computer off. I don't know why. What's going on, Cracks? What's going on, Grass? What's going on, McViolet? Playing some melee music, trying to chill. Welcome back to the grind, yeah, pretty much. Blinken is unhinged. 5th attempt today, I'm sure, bud. No shot. It's a dog Mia. Thank you for the good luck. Almost 18 hours. Yeah, it's cool. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. I don't even have. I'm like out of thumbnail ideas. I don't even know what to do next. I'm gonna have to go in a different direction than just its face with the no good. What's up, Mount Belly? How you doing? Hey, Nero. You could strangle Ursaluna, would you? No, it's not making me mad. I'm just like, I don't know, a little bored, I guess. It's like, okay. Come on now. You know? Let's get the show on the road, huh? Well, luckily, the only Pokemon that you need to get from Legends Arceus is he's what's its face? Enamorous. Blood Moon Ursaluna looks like Uncle Ruckus. Don't know who that is. Yeah, I was doing 79. The most boring thing I ever did was change my day 2,500 times for a shiny Charizard. Nice. You know, it is so weird that they made Enam and the legendary, like, Torn Thund Landorus, they made them Sinnoh. Like, that's so weird. By the way, do you guys count Hisui as a different region? I don't. I think that shit's a scam. I think counting it as a region, I mean, the naming trope is good to distinguish because you can say like what you mean. Because like if they kept the name, how is it not another region? It's just Sinnoh. Like, was Japan 1,000 years ago? It was. Like, I guess when you think about it, like when you think about it, like a place, even if it used to have a different name, is always a place, if that makes sense, because it's always the place in the context of what it is now. Like, I guess sometimes we use old names. It's very strange. Sometimes we use old names to distinguish and sometimes we don't. No, there's plenty of countries that do that, but there's also plenty of countries who will just talk about their past. You know, a lot of people think there's going to be a Legends Unova and it's going to be about QREM, but I don't think so.
Choose your character.
Like, if they did a Legends game, it probably wouldn't be QREM, right? We don't really have an idea of if they're going to continue the Legends games, and if they do, what kind of format it is. Because right now, the only Legends game we have is focused on mythicals, not legendaries, right? So ugh. Prehistoric mons are lame. When I'm thinking about evolution, when does Roaring Moon become a Bagon? Presumably something evolves into Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon doesn't become Bagon, right? The Roaring Moon of Bagon becomes Bagon. A lot of people seem to think there's more to it than the past and future, like conceptually. Like, there's lots of theories about how the past and future Pokemon like aren't necessarily true to what they're saying. People are thinking like that it's like a lie, like it was just that person's dream to find past and future Pokemon, and terrestrialization makes dreams come true or something like that. Yeah. I don't even. I just suspect that they are actually from the past and they just didn't want to include. I suspect they are actually from the past and they just like didn't want to include every possible Pokemon. You know? Flutterman doesn't have to evolve. But Fluttermane eventually becomes Mischievous would be the concept, right? But like, I think they just didn't want to include, like, they didn't want to have to make fucking a Bagon and a Shelgon form. That's why all the Paradox Pokemon have no gender and can't breed, because they just didn't want to deal with it. I don't know. Fluttermane is kind of an evolution. The thing about Pokemon is it's a kid's game and it doesn't take its lore very seriously. So they don't need to like care that much. They can just fucking draw shit and go, yeah, this is the Salamence from a billion years ago. It makes sense. Don't worry about it, bruh. Ohio. What's up, Andy? Look, you hope I find it soon. Dude, me too. It's been a while. Yeah, hoping for an Ursaluna that's slower. The Japanese people named their hello after the worst state in the union. Nah, dude, you never been to New Jersey? Dude, I don't care how nice South Jersey is. North Jersey is hell. You know they don't have left turns in New Jersey? You're just not allowed to make a left turn in New Jersey. They put a whole loop. They put a whole ass loop so you can make a left turn to turn your left turn into a right turn. That's pretty bad. You can't deny it's pretty bad that they don't allow left turns in New Jersey. Dude, I actually once had to take a so context, I used to be a tournament organizer for locals in Melee. And like I used to live pretty close to North Jersey and close enough to not New York City necessarily, but like Westchester County, New York. And that I would get a lot of people coming, and like people who were around those parts were pretty good. So like I would get good players like Emu Killer coming to my tournament, who is one of the best PM players in 3.02 era. And Emu Killer's from Jersey. And I remember one day after the tournament ended, we were all leaving the parking lot of the tournament, and he was parked across the street, and to get to the diner where everyone was going to go to after the tournament, he would have had to make a left-hand U-turn in the middle of the road, which is something that's legal in New York. And he couldn't do it. He was too nervous to do it. Even though he basically lives on the New York-New Jersey border, he'd never done it. I had to drive him to the diner, which is very funny. So that, like, New Jersey people like don't know how to do stuff. I love Imuko though. That guy's very nice. Left turns are sussy. Do they not allow left turns in Florida? Is it not allowed in Florida? NJ people don't pump gas. That's true also. You can't pump your own gas in New Jersey. I actually got banned. I didn't get banned, but I got yelled at. I don't know why I said banned. I got yelled at by a gas station attendant because I wanted to get out of my car while he was filling my gas to like go get like something at the gas station, like a protein shake or something. And I went to go out and get it. And the guy was like, man, he's like, what are you doing? Can't get out of your car while pump gas. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I'm trying to buy stuff. It wouldn't let me. He was like, no, once you're done, pull up into the thing and go. And I'm like, that's inconvenient. Do you have to tip the people who pump your gas? I hope not. I've never done it. I don't think so. Pretty sure they get paid a normal wage. Actually, that reminded me of a time that happened to me in New York. Okay, so there's like a concept, why can't people do it themselves? I don't have people pumping my gas for me. I don't live in New Jersey, but in the entire state of New Jersey, you are legally not allowed to pump your own gas. The gas station has to hire a person who they call a gas station attendant who will pump your gas for you. And like people might be like, oh, that's gonna make gas more expensive. Actually, no. New Jersey's gas is cheaper than all the other states around it. Most people, if they live on the border of New York and New Jersey, they will go to New Jersey. I go to New Jersey for gas. Well, sometimes you're allowed, like in New York, you're allowed to leave your car at the pump because you can pay for gas inside with cash. Then you have to go to New Jersey. Only North Jersey is bad. Just so you understand. North Jersey is the only bad part. South Jersey can be very not. My parents live in South Jersey. It's fucking gorgeous. They live on the beach. It's fucking rules. It rules there. Just had a job interview for IT. Feeling good about it. Ah, good luck, Lily. Wild was your childhood? Not Wildwood. Which beach? I'm not gonna tell you which beach my parents live. I've mentioned it before maybe, but it's very nice. But yeah, it rules. Thank you, Ryan. Wildwood is like the shit place that like high schoolers go to, like during senior skip day in my school, because it's the only place that will rent to like minors. Lizzie's parents were the cows for Jersey Shore. No, I grew up in New York. They moved to New Jersey. Like 2 years ago. Dumb laws and bureaucracy? I don't know. The gas station attendant law is really not bad. Fucking people like to complain about it, but at the same time, like, it doesn't affect the gas prices, and it just basically added a bunch of jobs to the economy. So I don't think it's bad. That's basically my thought on it. Like, is it artificial? Yeah, but it doesn't seem to be having any negative effects, so it's probably fine. I agree, it's silly. I like Koraidon better. It's more interesting. Does Jersey have any good? In Alberta, Canada, it is law that you have to pay for gas at the pump or in store before you can pump your vehicle. Okay, Mount Belly, I don't understand. all of New York's pumps say that too, but you can't pump gas unless you put money in the machine. So I don't understand why that's a law. It doesn't make any sense. Literally, I'm not able to get the gas out of the machine if I don't pay for it first. So why does it say everywhere, pay? You have to pay first. Yeah, no shit, I have to pay first, brother. It won't let me get the gas unless I put money in. Is it considered a blue law? No, blue laws are like only in blue laws are by where I live. Like my wife works in a blue law county, and she is not allowed to have her store open on Sunday. It's illegal for her store to be open on Sunday. Like they would get a bunch of fines.
Let's rock and roll.
Let's rock and roll. Blue laws are, I actually have come to view blue laws mostly as a positive thing, honestly. They're kind of a weird, archaic thing, but I think that forcing a law, I think America's employment ecosystem is so bad that forcing a business to close for a day is the only way a lot of people are going to have off. Do you know what I mean? Like so many stores are forced to close. Like retail workers getting Sunday off is very cool. Like they're literally never allowed to have Sundays off in any other state. New Jersey, pretty much all retail workers can get Sunday off. Basically only grocery store workers and gas station attendants don't get it off. It's very cool. Like allowing people to have a more normal life through the law of forcing a place to be closed on a specific day is very good. Yeah, Porther. Is there a method to MMOs? Not without custom firmware. Like, I would prefer if more places just had laws that actually protected workers. What, all your cloud shops are... No, in North New Jersey... In northern New Jersey, a few counties have what's called blue laws. Blue laws are old religious laws. Blue laws are old religious laws that are based on Sunday being like the day of rest from the Bible. And it basically basically any non-essential business must be closed on a Sunday in a blue law county. So a non-essential business is basically, if it's something that you don't need to live, it cannot be open. So basically it's just gas stations, grocery stores are open, pharmacies are open, and then like normal things that are 24/7, like doctors' offices, etc. Usually restaurants are open on Sundays. Yeah, usually restaurants are open on Sundays. Because they count as food, but it depends. Some restaurants just close anyway. New Jersey also is insane about their liquor laws. New Jersey has like a set amount of liquor laws, and they don't give they just don't issue new ones, so you have to get a liquor law from a previous business. Kimaroki, they called me a day off, not to tell me the entire system just literally exploded back up, told me to clean it up, $11 an hour. Yeah, I never go in when people call me in. I never do it. Why is this top chat? I need live chat. So not every shop closes on Sunday in New Jersey. It's funny to me because the Sabbath is actually a Saturday, so I always found this type of law Sunday. Well, it's funny in New Jersey. Oh, I'm trying to think. What I was gonna say. Oh, so in North Jersey, there's just no Jewish people, basically. Like in the counties with the blue laws, there's literally no Jewish people. So like, I grew up about 30 minutes away from my cousin. I grew up in New York. My cousin I grew up 30 minutes away from him, and he was in North Jersey. I got so many Jewish holidays off because I got almost all Jewish holidays, like important Jewish holidays off, because like, you know, I would get things like Passover partially off. Like we would get days off for that. So like maybe the first day of it, the school would be off because the schools had to comply because there was such a large Jewish population that it just was in one of their rules. And my cousin, actually, I don't even know, he might be watching. I don't know if he remembers any of this, but I had this, he was like surprised that I had I was like, ooh, we have a run. He was surprised that I got Jewish holidays off, and I was confused that he didn't have any Jewish holidays off. And he was like, my dad, who grew up in the same town as my cousin, explained, he was like, no, Jake, there's just no Jewish people there. And I was like, what? I didn't compute with me. Speed tie. Speed tie sucks. Oops. Dude, speed ties are brutal. Speed ties are brutal. What IV is the Azu? 2. Well, Azu's IV is 0, but it outspeeds 2 IV. It speed ties with the 2 IV, excuse me. Outspeeds 0 and 1. Ugh. Favorite game to RNG manipulate? Probably Gen 3. I would lean towards Fire Red personally. Problem with Fire Red is I'm kind of running out of like targets in it. Like Fire Red is by far the most skilled game to manipulate, but it doesn't have any. Like I'm not gonna have to go there to get guys a lot. It's about 2 minutes, Ben Kapow. Only RNG wants to is BDSP for Arceus. Nice. Yeah, the encryption will not be cracked. The security on it is insane. You've missed me watching this cutscene maybe 5 or 6 times. I would not say that literally, Grass, but okay. I would say that the zero attack is important. They did not go crazy on the RNG encryption. They just, it's just like it's just a standard feature for chips these days to be as, basically the type of encryption they're using is very, very easy for a computer to do in one way, which is make it. And it would take longer than the heat death of the universe to crack it going the other way. And it's very easy to build chips like that. So computer chips are basically just built like that nowadays. It's just easy for them to do. Like, it's just a standard feature on a chip. It's just like a totally standard normal feature that you'll get on basically any chip at this point. And the reason it was possible beforehand was because they weren't only using the chip. So like, Sword and Shield still generate the seeds from the crypto chip. They just do stuff. So like, normally what happens with, like, in Sword and Shield, here's what happens. For a wild Pokemon, for example, right? The game loads up the seed from the crypto chip on the Switch, and it takes that number and it loads it like directly into RAM, which is the game's memory. And then it does math to it. But if that number, and then it does math to it to advance it forward. So it, like, think of it for like a raid. For raids, after it loads the seed into the raid den, all it does is add 1 to that number over and over and over again. That's all it's doing. So the number is only pulled from the chip once, and then they just do math to it. And while the number is loaded into RAM, if it's being advanced by predictable amounts, we can RNG manip it, right? But the reason we cannot RNG manip something like this Ursaluna is because the game does load a seed from the crypto chip, but then nothing can happen to it from then on, right? The Ursaluna is generated, and then once it's generated, the game doesn't do anything with the number that it used to make Ursaluna, right? There is no RNG advance. Anytime the game wants to do an RNG advance, it just pulls something again from the crypto chip. And because all it's ever doing is pulling things from the crypto chip, we can't do anything with it, right? Because we can't control what number the crypto chip is giving us. That is why we can't do any RNG in this game. What's up, Bazooka? How you doing? It just depends on what they do with the RNG in this game. That's all. It just depends on what they do. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee used only the crypto chip. And then when they made Sword and Shield, it didn't only use the crypto chip. So it just depends on the game. Dude, quantum computers are so far out from being like remotely usable to anyone other than like researchers. They're cool technology, but it's like, it's gonna be a while. And like, there are people who doubt that quantum computing is gonna ever be remotely useful for like end users. Like, they think that like it's like the binary architecture might just be what we stay on for a very, very long time. Like, even if quantum computers become useful for physics, more useful than they already are for physics and math and stuff, like, there's a doubt it's going to be useful to, like, you know, people just wanting to fucking watch, you know, YouTube videos. You know what a quantum computer is? I mean, I'm not like qualified remotely to explain to you what a quantum computer is. Yeah, I mean, a friend of mine also does work with quantum computers. It's a really fast non-consumer PC is like not even effectively like the way to do it. It's like is basically like a computer can only do in bits, which is a 0 or a 1. Qubits have more states than just 0 and 1. So it's not that it's really fast, because it's not fast because it's got more power than our computer. It's fast because it can process things differently than the way we've been doing computing for a very long time. One of the problem with them is I don't think quantum computers can hold a ton of info right now. I know they've been used to solve certain algorithms. Ugh. still in its infancy. I don't know. They've been around for a long time, but I don't know if infancy is the right way. Like, I know they're not, you know. Like, I know they're still, like, young. Ugh. Like, I can't speak much about them because I just don't know. I just don't know enough. They're not something I even watch, like, I've even seen, like, a documentary about for, like, lay people. Like, with normal physics stuff, like, I can watch a documentary or read a book that's, like, not a textbook, but it's for, like, a lay person. And, like, I am interested in those things. But quantum computing is never something I've looked into like that. It could be cool, but... Can you flee to reset? I don't think so. I'd be insane if I discovered that just now. That you can run. I'm pretty sure it doesn't let you run. I think it might just yell at you and say, "You can't run!" Process for RNG manip in older games, the same for foreign copies, yeah. I think you're not allowed to run. I mean, technically, Pheasantipity might need 0 attack depending on the set that you run on it, but I would say it's not required. It also resists foul play, so it's even less important to consider it that way. Quantum computers less than easy. Well, the person who helped me with Xiao works with quantum computers, I believe. Is it like a hard lock you can't escape? Yeah, normally this would waste my turn, right? Or 40 resets is still not. Got it. It's crazy. But I thought competitive Pokemon was easy, so we shouldn't gen. I never said that, Josh. People love to put words into my mouth, don't they? I did like no trainer battles in this game. I did the minimum that you would need for like the amulet coin and some other stuff. Wouldn't surprise me if you could run from trainers. You know, during the last battle, they don't let you do anything other than click Terrastalize and Terrablast. Isn't that crazy? Like, I watched a clip of Smollett clicking Dire Hit. Like, he wanted to use an item. He clicked Dire Hit, and the game Terrastalize and used Terrablast on the Koraidon anyway. Isn't that insane? Dude, like, what the fuck? Like, it's different if it's the tutorial battle. Like, the final battle, let me lose, bro. To be fair, he might have had the helper feature on. I wonder if that's the helping feature, because there is a feature called like helper that you can turn off, but I don't know what it affects. The Coronafy would literally just been, shut up, literally grass. Man, I don't like you. I'm not gonna continue this discussion either. You're such a contrarian, dude. You're gonna vote with the last battle is scripted. Force you to Terrablast after 10 turns. That sucks to me, Justin. Fun as shit. I mean, I like Pokemon. I genuinely did enjoy my playthrough of Scarlet and Violet. It's not as good as the older games, doesn't mean it's bad. That type surely died. I'm looking for a Ursaluna with 0 tag, 0 speed. Yeah. Tell me what it is. There are definitely older Pokemon games that have been topped. I think Legends Arceus is quite good. Legends Arceus is better than a lot of older games. I think Legends Arceus is better than fucking like Red, Blue, and Yellow. And the Sinnoh games as well. No, Legends Arceus is definitely better than Platinum. I also don't even think Emerald is as good as Ruby and Sapphire. Yeah, Emerald's literally worse than Ruby and Sapphire. Yeah, the plot in Legends Arceus is awful. The plot in Legends Arceus is legit like a 2 out of 10. It's really bad. You just have to ignore it. The fun part of Legends Arceus is going around playing the game, like just catching guys. Is it T-Bolt? Why you think it's a stinker? Dude, PokeMMO is a fucking dumbass monetized bullshit game where they force you to fucking delete Pokemon if you want to breed. Pokemon is not about the economics of it. It's so stupid. I hate it when people think that Pokemon should have a marketplace. Like, people were complaining about like if PokeMMO was the official series, people would be selling Pokemon for real money and shit. Like, do you want that? Like, no, you fucking don't want that. It's some dumbass shit, dude. Like, I also like my Pokemon. Like, I hate the idea of my fucking dudes like getting deleted when I breed for them. It's so stupid. Don't they already sell Pokemon? It's like few and far between. I hate the marketplace shit. I hate Pokemon getting deleted for breeding. I hate that these fucking fan devs are charging money. It's all fucking scam bullshit. I'm okay. I am indeed, Marcus. The way PokeMMO works, because PokeMMO is focused on rarity. So, a Pokemon in PokeMMO, if it has good IVs, it is rarer, and you can put it up on a fucking marketplace or whatever. So, when you're breeding, there's like specific stat combos that always pass down. So the way breeding works is you get a good Pokemon, like you get 2 good Pokemon, and then you breed them down, and you'll make a better Pokemon than you're guaranteed to get a better Pokemon than either of the parents were, but it will delete the 2 parents. So you can't have a good Pokemon, because otherwise you could have infinite versions of that good Pokemon and put them all on the marketplace. They're all worried about the marketplace. It is stupid. Shinies in MMO are real special. Shinies only don't feel special to you in this game because, like, 1 out of 512 isn't the odds of this game. The odds of this game is 1 out of 4096. You go out of your way to make the odds 1 in 512. Just hunt full odds if you don't want it. Don't you agree? No. I think that thought process means you literally have brain rot. I did 2 casual playthroughs of Scarlet and Violet. One of Scarlet, one of Violet. I found 1 full odds shiny the entire way through my both playthroughs. It doesn't make me feel cheaper at all. In fact, the only reason you're even finding more shinies isn't because of odds, because the hunts in this game are only faster because you see more Pokemon. And in the post game, I found a second full odds shiny. I found a second full odds shiny in the post game. I don't shiny hunt. I'm not a shiny hunter. You have to understand this. I literally do not care about shinies. shinies, they've never mattered to me like in any meaningful way ever. The only time a shiny feels remotely special is if I find it by chance and I'm like, oh, that's a cool guy. Yeah, I found a Golbat that way in my Ultra Moon. I found a Golbat that way in my Ultra Moon. I added it to my party. Like, if your problem is that, like, you have to think about it this way. What is it about the shiny that you like? Is it that the alternate color? Or is it that you got something like rare? Because if it's that you got something with a low chance of happening, just go gamble. Pokemon Way is the game that I think is the best designed. I get attached to the virtual animals. I like having my guys. Best design game, it's got to be Black and White 1. I am not the same law-abiding Pokemon. I do not give a shit about the balls at all. Luna comes with 3 perfect IVs. Not more than 2. Black and White 1 has, well, I don't think Black and White 2 does it worse. Black and White 1 and 2 do the best exploration in the entire franchise. Yeah, it just does the best exploration in the entire franchise. What's the best Metroid I played? Oh, Metroid Dread is my favorite, I think. Although my second favorite's probably Zero Mission. My favorite was Zero Mission for a really long time, but now it's Dread. Dread is so good. Dread's the only Metroid game I 100%'ed. I liked it so much. Fusion's one of the weaker games. It's not bad. Fusion's fine. Fusion has a lot of problems. It's not just the linearity. It's the Fusion is like horrible at conveying where you're supposed to go. Like, you call Fusion the most linear, but like it literally doesn't provide any hints as to where secret paths and breakable walls are. And so you just cannot fucking tell where they are. And sometimes you literally have to go through those things to progress. And so it's just like, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make the game bad, but it's just like, it's a big problem with it. I think the only Metroid game I don't like in 2D is the first one, just NES Metroid. I think it's just a horrible game. But every other Metroid game I like. NES Metroid's really bad. Oh, Other M's really bad too. I don't really consider it 2D though. Super Metroid is overrated. It's not, I don't think it's been the best game in the series for a long time. Super Metroid has a problem where I think the controls are like absolutely miserable. I would like Super Metroid more if the controls were the same as the GBA game. No, the 3D Metroid games are very bad. They fail to capture what's enjoyable about the 2D Metroid games, I think, on like every level. It's like they had a superficial understanding. You like the Primes? No, I don't like them at all. I like every 2D Metroid. Like when I say like Metroid, like Super Metroid and Fusion are weak, I still really like both of those games. I've played Super Metroid and Zero Mission at least 3 times each. Like I do enjoy those games at all. Or I do enjoy those games a lot. I just think they're some of the weaker ends of the Metroid games. I don't like Metroid Prime because they're slow paced with like insane amounts of forced backtracking that are really slow. I can't finish Prime 1. It's so awful. I legit can't finish it. It's so bad. I struggle to even understand what anyone likes about Prime 1. That's how weak it is. It's very strange that the game is so praised. Fusion is not bad. It's not really the linearity. I just don't like how it treats Samus's character, and the direction the game gives you isn't good. Like I said, like you call the game linear, but the game's puzzles don't give you any information. Like in every Metroid game, they have like breakable walls and shit have like hints all over the place. Like a breakable wall will have a crack in it, or it will be obvious. And Metroid Fusion doesn't fucking have that. You have no idea where any of the breakable shit is. And so every fucking room you go into, you just have to go the whole room and fucking figure it out. Like, it is just horribly unfun to do that. Like, there are so many hidden passageways and hidden rooms you just have to notice without any hints at all, basically, I think. Oh, we have a run. Is this the run? Full time. It's got bad defense. Can you calm mind? Dude, I didn't even know it had slash, if I'm honest with you. I've never seen it click that move. Thank you, Geki. Aaron, I cannot troubleshoot your inability to do Rock Smash RNG on stream. Please just ask around in my Discord. It's max attack. $19 hours, yay! It's a long time, man. Long time to be going for this Luna, but here we are. Yeah, if the next world champ or someone needs an Ursaluna for their worlds team, I'm just giving them this and including this in the fucking stream. I'm not doing it again. I wouldn't have the time. I did not update min speed counter. Good call. It's 14 min speeds. 14 min speeds. By the way, homies, we have 150 viewers, but only 63 likes. You guys are having a good time? Can you click the like button, pretty please? It would help me out. It's free. It shows that you like the stream. It shows that you're having a good time. Generally. If not, that's fine. I'm not feeling this song. Can I listen to the One Piece music? Will it let me? Ooh, I don't think I can. I don't think I can. I thought. I wonder if I'll get clipped for that 2 seconds. Man, I don't even know what I want to listen to, man. The math don't add up? What math doesn't add up? Oh, I got you, I got you, I got you. I got you, boy oven. I love this song. Bren, what the fuck does that mean? What did you just type in my chat? This is not Sonic music. Scott Steiner? That still doesn't make any sense. What are you saying? It doesn't make any sense! I don't understand! The running joke. What does it mean? It doesn't mean anything. How many times can you do an hour? The number's low. I don't know. I haven't calculated it. Whoa, no way. Another run? No, they're definitely not legal. It's a really bad defense. It's probably got maximum attack. They calm-minded too. have doo-doo attack. I beg you, Mr. Bear. It's true. I do beg of you. Yeah, that's true, Peak. I can tell you the defense is not perfect. Attack. Pain. Pain indeed. Why do you need 0 speed? Because I want to use Trick Room. That was max attack, yeah. Was in fact max attack. We'll get it one day. I wouldn't worry about it. Excuse me. Foul play. Confusion damage. Minimal strength sap healing. What do I nickname the bear? I don't know. I'm thinking Dio Brando. That's what I'll name it. I'm not gonna name it after Five Nights at Freddy's, a game I've never played, whose creator is like a complete piece of trash. What food is my OT named after? I forgot what I named this game. I think I named her Churro. Yeah, I'm pretty sure her name's Churro. Churro's in the suite? Yeah. He is why? I don't feel like talking about it. Just fucking Google. Google Five Nights at Freddy creator, piece of shit. Yeah, it's the only way, Jester. There's not RNG. There never will be RNG. There's never going to be RNG. Thank you, Tyler. I also never played that game, so it's like I would not name my character a reference to a game I've never played or watched anyone do anything in. Ahoy, toothache. Boom, boom. I like the song. Yeah, I'm still trying to get it. 79. Fourther. 0 speed IV at level 74 with a neutral speed nature will get you that. Boom. I do think that the fact that bottle caps exist is literally insane. I'm surprised conceptually they put that in. No, I mean, this gen is the first gen they really made bottle caps like a big improvement. They made it level 50 and they made you be able to buy them. Until then, they were kind of rare. I mean, they made... you know, them a little less rare in Gen 8, but still level 100. RNGC, 0 or 1 in speed is the same. Yeah, I know. I'm going for a 0 or a 1. And just so people understand something really quick, the 0 or 1, the stat being 0 or 1 actually is only the same if you're not EV training. Because some people think that a stat can be 30 or 31 and it's equal. That's only true if you're not investing the stat. So if I want a 31 speed Pokemon and I want to invest into speed, I can't use a 30 speed because it's actually different than 31 after you put EVs into it. Well, 30 is only less than 31 if you invest EVs into the stat. Otherwise, they are the same. So, like, if you plan to not put anything into a stat, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? Man. Oh, would you be a fan of an in-game showdown? I would be a fan of it, but I do think it's against their design philosophy. I don't foresee that ever happening. I know some leaks claim it's gonna happen, but I think those leaks are like pretty dubious, no? Yeah, but who gives a shit about Temtem? That's the problem with Pokemon competitors. Is just like, there's a few problems with Pokemon competitors, and that's one of them, right? But the other one is that I like having a continuity of the guys. Like, I like that I can get guys from Gen 3 into this game. And like, you can't do that with Temtem. Dude, Game Freak would be able to make so many better games if they just only made a battle sim. Like, if they just made a battle sim that was like Showdown, that they just maintained all the time. And then they released the mainline games without battle features. Like, to me, do you think the IV system is flawed, or what do you think would be reasonable? The EV system and IV system is fine, and from a competitive standpoint, they give you customization options. The issue with them is they're hard to customize in the game itself. Dude, why is this one so loud? Oh, we have a run again? Nice. Got a lot of runs today. No, the EV IP system is good. Like, what is wrong with it? Well, that's got a good defense and HP. IVs were kind of in the game in Gen 1. They're different than they are now. Same with the EVs. They've always been in the game. But the only time they functionally changed them was Gen 3. Oh, perfect attack. And that was a speed tie anyway. I just won both speed ties. That's the first time I've won both speed ties, by the way. Yeah, the fully useless chart Probleg. Dude, that chart is literally useless. It's so funny. I don't know, Loomis. One. Ugh. I give away shinies on the GTS before. I traded away an entire box of shinies after I beat Ultra Sun in a shiny quest playthrough. Okay, like, people keep talking about rusted bottle caps or giving a Pokemon a 0 IV. Like, IVs are not a binary. IVs are 0 to 31. There's going to be many scenarios, especially with your speed stat, where you're going to want that stat. You're going to want that stat to be different than 31. You're going to want it, or 0. You're going to want it to be something 0. Like Freeze Eye's Iron Hands was a non-breedable Pokemon, and it is many encounters, so it's not the same as this, but he wanted that to be a 29 speed IV, right? Because 29, with the amount of investment that he had, hit a specific speed tier, right? And that freed up his EVs more in other areas because he had the speed be so high via the IV. So 0 is not the solution, right? The solution is make a Pokemon like, just let me change their IV to anything. Because if I ever want an Ursaluna that isn't going to be Trick Room Team, that isn't max speed, or that is max speed, I'm going to have to get another one. Yeah, 29 HP to lower recoil. Stakataka has, what, runs 15 to 17 defense, depending on what level you're playing at, right? Now, Hidden Power doesn't need to come back. Hidden Power will come back only for a node, if a node is in said game. Is this a Chroma song? No. This is by someone named Cecilia. How was Hidden Powered answer handled in Legends Arceus? Wasn't it just only on Unknown? The song is called Distant Horizon. Here, I can just give you a playlist. Because if you like that song, you're gonna like Mr. ACU, but I can't play Mr. ACU on stream, unfortunately. Let me get the share link for this. Yeah, this playlist is all of Mr. ACU's song and the one Cecilia song. How did you get that Azumarill with those stats to hunt it? What do you mean? What do you mean? How did I get it? All I needed was 0 speed. I just bred it with a 0 speed Ditto and an ankle power anklet, and then I fucking bottle capped it and shit for the other stats. We have a run. You see One Piece live action? Yeah, it was mid. It's decent defense. Moon Ursaluna with a 0 speed Ditto? I can't. This thing cannot breed and cannot evolve. You cannot evolve an Ursaring into the Blood Moon Ursaluna. You can only evolve it into Ursaluna. Not max attack, but it is not low enough. Platinum or Black and White 2. This pair is not a zombie. What are you talking about? 16-0 speed. Considering the fact that this bear is from Hisui, might as well be a zombie. What are you talking about? She has a Hisui and Growlithe right there. Is the Growlithe also a zombie? I have no estimate. It will take me as long as it takes me. giving up on... What are you talking about, Fox Pendragon? Didn't we fucking explain this to you last time? It's how many 0 speed Ursalunas I've hit. I have hit 16 0 speed Ursalunas. Izzy, that's not cool or funny to say. Timing you out. It prevents accuracy drops and lets you hit ghost types. I think the Hisuian mods still exist in modern times. They're just very rare. That's what I'm thinking, Anna. Something like that. What's up, Anna? How are you? Does the thing respawn? No. You actually cannot defeat it. When you KO it, it forces you to catch it. You're not allowed to not catch it. Can I speed up the process by bringing in Imposter Ditto? No. Imposter Ditto shows its own stats in the summary screen. Not what it's transformed into. Would it having 2 or less IVs be acceptable? No. Changing the defensive EVs or changing it to ghost type or some other types change the damage calcs, so 0 or 1 is what it must be. Thank you. I don't know what happens if you don't bring any balls. Maybe we'll try that next. I'll just toss every single Pokeball I have. I don't know. You'll have to do the testing yourself, Bombombatsich. No, I thought in Eternatus they give you a Pokeball. Like you just get one Pokeball. I got around to transferring Battle Bond Greninja up to Scarlet Violet. You're ashamed of myself for expecting you would include the Battle Bond model in the new game. Battle Bond is deleted. It doesn't exist anymore. Like it just has it's just an ability that's like okay. I think they didn't include it not because they didn't want to include the model. I think they didn't include Battle Bond because it's too similar to Mega Evolution. And they don't want to do anything like Mega Evolution right now. I mean, I guess they did have Gigantamax, which aesthetically is similar to Mega Evolution, but I don't know. Not be surprised it was due to balance reasons. It was definitely not due to balance reasons because Battle Bond Greninja was never legal in VGC and is still currently not legal in VGC. So it's not as if they care about its balance. I think the only time they ever even balanced any of the mythical Pokemon was Darkrai, and that's because they wanted to make it so that if anyone else used Darkrai's signature move, it would miss. It would be painful if I did this without a turbo. I would literally injure myself. Like, my tendonitis would legit flare up. Yeah, that's literally what I said, Clora. No, I have not reached that point. Tectonic. We're just vibing. We are vibing. I don't think Carpal Tunnel ever goes away. Tendinitis never goes away for permanently. You just have to be careful from then on. It's gonna be my last reset for the day. I'm just getting a bit tired, honestly. Oh, we have a run. Bad defense. Even if it's bad defense, I could still have low attack, right? Yeah, Distant Horizon's really good. Not perfect attack. Damn. 17 min speeds. 17 minimum speeds, motherfucker. We're gonna raid my friend Kronos, so if you guys would join me, that would be great. I'll be in his stream hanging out a little bit, and I will stream this tomorrow as well. Okay, bye-bye.